Hi, my name's Alex Copeland and I work with Richard Fairburn and the Online Success Model team. This video is all about the powerful phases of a funnel. Now that you understand pre-framing, I'm going to guide you through the phases of a funnel. First of all, you have to examine the mindset of the traffic before it reaches your site. Now the way we term this is by traffic temperature. Now you may not have paid attention to this before, but it's important to know that there's three main levels of traffic as far as temperature goes that come to your website. This is hot traffic, warm traffic, or cold traffic. But what does this mean? Well, hot traffic is made up of people who already know who you are. These people may be ones that have subscribed to your podcast, read your blog, they're on your mailing list already. Now when you talk to these people, you can treat them like your friends because they already have an established relationship with you. You can use personality-driven communication. You can share with them some of your personal stories, experiences, and opinions. Now let's talk about the second type of traffic, the warm traffic. These are the people who don't know you personally, but they have a relationship maybe with someone you do know or they've heard of you. This is where joint venture partnerships work well. With this traffic, you need credibility from someone they do know, so that people who don't know you totally will trust you and feel more comfortable when checking out your offers. By using the power of testimonials and JV relationships with people they do know, this will mean that they trust you as well. Now the next one is cold traffic, and this is made up of people who have no idea who you are. They don't know you at all, they don't know where you came from, and they don't know what you offer, and they don't know whether they can trust you yet. These may be people who find you on Facebook, or maybe they stumble across your blog posts or articles. They are totally unknown to you at this point. Now the most important thing to keep in mind with traffic temperature is that each one needs a different pre-frame. Now one of the most important concepts you can ever learn that will boost your sales opt-in rate and effectiveness of your traffic and lead generation is called the pre-frame bridge. Once you've figured out your traffic temperature, all you have to do is set up the right pre-frame bridge. The frame of mind that people are in before they visit your capture page plays a huge difference in your conversion rates. So let's have a look at the different bridges you can do. Now the hot traffic bridge is the simplest of the three. You don't have to do much because you already have an established relationship with these people, so you don't have to do a lot of pre-framing or credibility building. You can probably just write a blog post or send out a quick email link to your landing page. These people already trust you. They already know who you are, so they will listen and do as you say. Now warm traffic is the next one. Now this is made up of people that know of you or know of someone that knows you. So you need to put in just a little bit more work than the hot traffic. With this one, what you need is a little note of endorsement from a person they trust, such as a personal email or maybe a JV partner putting out something about you. You can do this via email, video, all sorts of ways. Basically, you're using the reputation of someone else to introduce you. Now, cold traffic is the third temperature, and this will take the longest. But this is where a little trick comes into play. I'm sure many businesses out there are losing these kinds of customers because they just don't know how to convert cold traffic. Now, first of all, what you need to know is it is totally different from hot traffic. You need a totally different pre-frame. You can't just send an ad or an email and direct them straight to your landing page. Cold traffic people have no idea who you are. Why should they do what you say? So for people who know very little about you, you have to build credibility and trust, and you often need a whole separate page that they go through before they get to the landing page. Now this separate page is another type of bridge page, another pre-frame. And it should be able to provide value, educate, and also enable them to better appreciate the offer. Now when it comes to cold traffic, you want to make them convert, as you don't want them to stay as cold traffic forever. So put in the effort to put the right pre-frame in place so that you convert the right sort of traffic. Now I'm going to list a few ways to pre-frame. You could do it through blogs, YouTube testimonials, even surveys. Next, you need to qualify your subscribers. Now this is usually done through a squeeze or an opt-in page that offers something with value in exchange for their contact information. People do not want to waste time or money on things that demonstrate no value, so make sure it's valuable. It's important you put some effort in when creating the opt-in or the squeeze page. After that, you can start qualifying buyers. You want to find out among all the people that have signed up who the buyers are. After all, you know that not all subscribers are potential buyers. You should qualify your buyers immediately after you qualify them as subscribers. Offer them something of value to get them hooked by attracting them using the right bait. Now once you've identified who the buyers are, you can market to them differently. You've basically got two different types of lists. One is your subscriber list and the other is your buyers list. You can treat each of these lists differently. Maybe add them to a separate email sequence after you've identified the buyers. Now the next step is you want to identify the hyperactive buyers. These are the people in some sort of pain. They are willing to buy more than one thing at a time to alleviate that pain, and you must identify these hyperactive buyers. Know who they are and treat them differently as you send them through your value ladder. By identifying these kind of buyers, your sales will definitely skyrocket. You want to provide value and help people with whatever you offer. You want them to see the value you're providing so they'll keep coming back to buy from you again and again. The goal, as we said, is to move them up your value ladder to the very top right corner. Now, the last thing you need to do to really make this go to another level is to change the selling environment as they move up the ladder. You have to change accordingly. You can't just stay in your comfort zone. There are times when you have to just pick up the phone and sell over that, or go to direct mail. Even better is to sell through a seminar or a live event where you get to see each other face to face. You can have the benefits of live feedback and overcome any objections there and then. Don't be scared, because this usually applies to selling high ticket products. And there's a reason. I mean, ask yourself, would you click the buy button for a $20,000 product that you saw on a sales letter? Of course you wouldn't. So when you change the selling environment, you can communicate at a different level. And the best thing about all this is you get to ascend people up your value ladder, eventually selling them at the very top level.